Anti-Afro Svengalis. So I'm coming on here with part 2 regarding the elephant in the room. And this is addressing some issues that were hanging around that keep coming up regarding Propane Oaklane and his reaction to comments that I made about him. Now, the elephant has turned and is walking towards the door because I addressed part of the elephant in the room. So what I want to say first to you, Propane Oaklane, in your live stream, this is the live stream where Let Me See Your Handcuffs told all the lies. You stated this space is different from the other spaces because the other spaces allow a lot more. People are not as reactive in the other spaces, that there seems to be more reactivity and people saying, I object to you saying this versus letting it rock. Well, there are people here that don't know what it means to have limits. As you know, come after people's family, come after people's children. They try to set you up for a beat down. Let me see your handcuffs. Try to get me beat down by these dudes. So there has to be limits. Some people don't have limits. And Let Me See Your Handcuffs is all mixed up in this. So let me address the situation. When you talk about Remix, you referenced that you and Remix you were beefing back and forth. Okay, it wasn't as if I jumped up and started doing videos on you. I never did that. This was a topic that was brought up in his live stream. I was not the only person there. I was not the only person making comments. So I'm trying to figure out, what is it about my comments being isolated? And again, what I said wasn't eviscerating you. This was a topic that was being covered by Remix, so people are making comments. Did I tell like a lie on you? Did I slur your manhood? Did I talk about your body? I didn't do anything like that. I'm simply giving an opinion based on what Remix was saying. So it kind of felt like you had more heat for me than you had for Remix. And it was his live stream. And I'm not trying to say go after Remix. I just don't get, out of all the comments in the comment section, why my comments stand out. That's what I'm not getting. And let's do a comparison of sorts. When people were coming onto your channel, onto the panel, you had that, oh God, that Dr. Poop, Nikki Proctor Walden, whose husband won't go anywhere near her. She's always talking about, I got a dick. She wants to know when's the last time I was screwing somebody. She applauded me getting raped and tortured by Dumble Ding Dong. Just like Let Me See Your Handcuffs hosted it. They were on your panel. She's up there laughing about it. So if the situation was reversed, how would you feel about it? So I'm not getting the comparison. I don't get the comparison if I make a comment in response to a host already talking about a subject. It's not like I went and made a video and started making up stuff about you and started lying about you. I'm trying to compare the amount of heat that is applied when it comes to my comments, which were in response to what the host was saying. So I felt it's the elephant in the room scenario. So I'm backtracking to the comment that you made, that you let me get away. Propane, you're going to have to tell me what was so horrific that I said that I needed to get special pass so I wouldn't get a beat down. Like, Let Me See Your Handcuffs. Really? Oh, she would love that. Let Me See Your Handcuffs would love for you to beat me down physically. She was trying to get it arranged. So she was probably happy hearing that. That's why she came up on the panel. I'm not done with her. I'm not done with Let Me See. In fact, I'm starting back as if it was day one. She's trying to get you to put me in a position to get a beat down. Although you and I have never had any conflict, let me reemphasize, this goes back to the fact that I was rocking. We already talked about King Kong Crazy. The same thing with Lynn and Honor. Everybody gets to make their own decisions. I was rocking with Lennon. We were very close. It wasn't like I wasn't close to you. We weren't talking to each other. I don't think we ever even exchanged messages offline. So obviously, I'm aligned with Lennon. This was a personal friend. So all of a sudden, when you turned around and started going after Lennon, there was a couple of reasons why I was surprised, because you stated you supported him. Lennon had pretty much shut down bringing people on panels. Rarely did you bring people up on the panel or interview them, and you were one of the people that he decided he was going to interview. And then all of a sudden, you decided Lennon was whatever you decided Lennon was. It is your right. So I'm trying to figure out, is there an expectation that I wouldn't be on the side of a friend? And we're talking about when I was rocking with Lennon, I did not go out of my way to say anything about you. And in fact, Lennon did not publicly address the situation with you. King Kong Crazy publicly addressed the situation with you. So I'm not understanding what your expectation would be. Again, you said compared to other spaces, we're too strict when it comes to the comments about other people. I guess it's going to depend on who is being spoken about and what the reaction is. I'm still emphasizing that my comments about you, I am saying, were paled in comparison to what other people have stated. Someone else mentioned, I don't know if this is what you're listening to, what people are saying, that I said you were a drug addict, or I never said anything like that. As a matter of fact, when there were some very rude and disgusting comments made, I'm not going to mention the people's names because some are contraband and then others just want their name mentioned. They were making very disgusting comments, and I'm going, I stuck up for you. I'm like, how in the heck would you know this about a person? This is the same crap that these idiots and these demons love to do because they want people to look at them and to highlight their comments and to talk about them. So I'm just wanting to make sure this elephant is being pushed out of the room. There is influence here. I see, let me see your handcuffs, trying her hardest to try to get you to turn against me, just like she came on and was trying to get these dudes to beat me down. She posted videos trying to get dudes to beat me up. This is more of the same. So we're starting from ground zero. It's fine. Do what Let Me See Your Handcuffs wants you to do, but I'm not stopping. I'm going to start over like we started from day one, and I will be going over more of the things that Let Me See Your Handcuffs did, because I see what she's trying to do. She's trying to exacerbate the situation. She's trying to make it into something that it isn't. And she also had something to say when you came for KKC and you came for Lennon. But she's over there acting like you guys are best friends. So that's why these dual roles and these dual loyalties, it's bullshit. It's nothing but backstabbing. Let Me See Your Handcuffs is not loyal to anybody. The only thing she's committed to is trying to disrupt the lives of people that she envies or she hates or she wants to be for some reason. Be your own damn self. Nobody wants to be somebody else. That's just not normal behavior. If you want to be somebody else, you're supposed to make the best of what you have. But no, she tries to destroy any and everybody that she envies, that she's jealous of, that she resents. And she does a lot of things to bring this on herself. The Money Locc situation is another example. Again, I'm coming on here to make it clear. Anything, the very limited comments that are made about you, Propane, pale in comparison to other things that have been stated. So I'm just pushing that elephant out of the room. I addressed it. I don't say you have to agree with what I say, but I had to bring this out front and center. And I hold Let Me See Your Handcuffs responsible for trying to get shit started. And I'm going to deal with Let Me See Your Handcuffs. If you don't want it on your channel, that's cool. I can go lots of other places. It doesn't matter whether it's on your channel or all the other channels that she tries to go on and spread lies. I will be there to make sure people know the truth. People also wanted updates about what's been going on, and Let Me See Your Handcuffs is in a whole heap of trouble. She can try to deny that all she wants and try to make it seem like I'm the person causing trouble. It's news when somebody gets dragged by somebody else the way that she did. That's news that everybody should be covering. If I was dragged like that, that would be front and center. They would replaying the video everywhere. So let me see your handcuffs is no special exception. She's trying to make the situation worse than it is. She's probably trying to tell you lies and fueling bullshit that never happened. Maybe that's why you're having this extra reaction. It wouldn't surprise me. She is a liar. She does nothing but try to disrupt other people's relationships. She's obsessed with relationships. She wants you to do exactly what she says. And where the hell does let me see your handcuffs get off? She's just nothing but lie. Over and over again, we've proven the lies that she has brought and tries to bring people down. And if you don't want to listen to her, she'll just start making up stuff about you randomly. How the hell do you know somebody had a hysterectomy? What the hell is that? She'll start harassing people's mothers and fathers and relatives in prison. She will do anything she can to get back at people. She acts like a 4-year-old, throws these temper tantrums, make these unreasonable demands, and when people decide they're going to address her, she starts throwing even more conniption fits. She wants you to do what she wants you to do. I'm going to the channels to give factual information. The sheriff's department got up in let me see your handcuffs face because of the shit that she was doing. She is interviewed by the Harris County Sheriff's Department because she's out of control. She didn't come and talk about that. She's running around saying, yes, take back in the culture of silence. Is her mother Nigerian? Is her dad? Who the hell cares? This is the kind of shit that she does. She's trying to start trouble. Who gets up on a panel and starts talking about somebody's mother and what race they are and whether the mother is Nigerian or the father's Nigerian? That's what she does. Oh no, I'm not going to shut up. She's not going to shut me up. I'm going to post another video specifically about let me see your handcuffs, but I know what she's up to. So when she's trying to start trouble and then you see comments in the comment section, it makes it seem worse than it is. She's trying hard to try to shut me down and stop me from commenting in live streams. Go right ahead. I can find more and more people who will help me get my message out to address this bullshit that let me see your handcuffs can't seem to get enough of. She's been cursed out so much by conscious energy. She went running to conscious energy, crying and whining after she disrespected him. What? Doesn't make sense. She completely disrespected conscious energy behind an anti-ADOS freak. And then she runs back crying and whining and trying to act like a victim. I'm going to be dealing with limits in your handcuffs. Rest assured. But I'm just giving you fair warning to watch yourself. She's treacherous. She's conniving. She's a backstabber. When you don't do what she wants you to do, she'll start lying about you too. People, do not ever forget, in order to steer clear of the 5-ton demon, you must heed the warning. Buyer, beware.